Welcome back, 20 minutes away from 9 o'clock. We here at Good Morning San Antonio are very excited. We're adopting a puppy from the guide dogs of Texas.
We've been talking about this a lot for a while. Our Mark Austin met a man who relies on a guide dog from the group and shares his story with us.
Here we are with Steve Cardenas. He is one of the clients here at Guide Dogs of Texas, and our special guest is obviously the star of the show, and that is Cody down here. Steve, thanks for meeting us this morning. I've got my hand out here to shake yours today. I think you're a great guy, and you've got an interesting story to tell. Take us back to your vision loss. I know it started, you were young, were you not?
Yes.
Okay.
Right after high school.
And talk about what was the condition and how did it progress so quickly?
Well, it caught me off guard. I was sitting in a lecture hall there at UTSA and had trouble seeing the board. And one thing led to the next. I went to a doctor's appointment and I find out I have retinitis pigmentosa.
Okay. And you said now all that you can see now is just little blobs of light, right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. So talk about the necessity for having a dog like Cody. Was it something you ever thought about, or were you just, you knew you were going to have a cane and you were just going to try to get by with that?
Well, when all of this started happening, I couldn't process one single thought really about it. But what I did run into a gentleman that was a white cane user, and with the urging of my wife, I went and got a white cane. Little while after that, it was recommended that perhaps a guide dog would be more helpful to me. And again, I met somebody who was a guide dog user, and they encouraged me along with my wife, and I came to Guide Dogs of Texas.
And what's that been like? What was the process of hooking up with Cody, and what has it been like? Just talk about those first days and weeks with Cody.
Yeah, well, Cody isn't my first guide dog. My first guide dog I got about 8 years ago, and her name was Willow. And I've just been teamed up with Cody for about a year and, well, almost 2 years now. It was an adjustment getting used to a guide dog. You know, they require care just like a child, and I wasn't used to having a pet around. My first pet was a fish. I never had a dog or a cat, and so it took a little while to adjust, but within the first 6 months, 9 months, I adapted and I got used to having a dog around me.
Once again, that was Mark Austin. We will find out which puppy we will be getting in just a couple of weeks.
I know, they're all G names.
Yes. Well, Gunter. Gunner. G-U, Gunter.
There's like Gracie, Gunner.
That's the one that stuck out.
Yeah, Gunner, I think, is the one that is in the lead as of yesterday for us to have.
They're so cute.
Looking forward to that.